皆さんお疲れ様ですナルミです。今日は皆さんにご報告がありまして動画を撮っています。
せーの、
エンゲージしました。先月4月19日私たちの3 year anniversary にベイボブさんジェイコブさんがプロポーズをしてくれて婚約することになりました。実際には去年に婚届を出していて、今回4月19日をもって正式にね、プロポーズしていただいて婚約ということを皆さんにお伝えしようと思います。
意外じゃない。
意外じゃないと思う。
多分びっくりしないと思う。
Nobody really Oh my god, really って感じじゃないと思いますけど
ビッグニュースではある。
ビッグニュースではある。本当にフォローしてくれている皆さんにはお伝えしようと思いましてこの動画を作りました。
皆さん今までありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。そしてこれからもよろしくお願いします。Were you planning it for a long time?
Yeah, so I thought, it was about time to do it. It was about time to get a ring for me.
Right.
Because I was kind of taking a little bit too long. I mean, but we weren't really rushing it either.
No, we're not rushing at all.
I don't know, it was just kind of natural. So we had been dating for a while. Valentine's Day this year was coming up. I mean, we've already decided to get married. But I have been thinking about it for a while. I had been pretty much shopping online for a specific ring since November.
Last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I talked to Azusa-san, if you're there. Thank you. Azusa-san. I talked to her about rings and stuff like that. It was pretty much just a matter of making sure I had the money for it, which I did eventually, and then getting it. On Valentine's Day this year, I took her to Cartier, and my gift to her essentially was the ring. That was
It's funny story is that you are really not sure. I really wanted this. Your mother's also questioned the fact that I wanted this specific ring because it's really simple.
Yeah, I over and over was like, are you sure you want there's no diamonds on it. There's one little tiny little speck of diamond.
Right.
And here's the thing, there's kind of a culture here where and it's so bogus. The idea that the size of your ring and how expensive it is is directly proportional to how much you love your wife, which is just so stupid. But and I mean that's fine. If you want to get someone an expensive ring, that's up to you. At the end of the day, I think the ring you get should be what your significant other wants. And Narumi wanted this one and only that one. She did not want any other ones at all.
I wanted the specific shape.
Yep.
I didn't want a gigantic stone on it because first I didn't want to lose it.
Because your mom talked about that, right? She had a ring where she was washing the dishes one day and the diamond just
disappeared.
Went into a different dimension.
Right, exactly.
So
I just wanted this specific shape also because about 25 years ago my father gave my mother exact same ring but different color. Yes. So I remember that ring very vividly. That's why I asked Jacob, I want the same thing. And so I had no choice but going to Cartier because there's only one that sold the specific shape.
I listened to her and just got what she wanted. I didn't go the extra mile or anything.
And then we went to ring shopping together. It was a really cool, crazy experience.
Yeah. Walking into Cartier was Jesus.
Although we were getting one of the cheapest things from there, but it was treated like a king and queen.
Yeah. Offer you a back rub and wash your car. But there was
chandeliers
and people with
really
Lamborghinis.
Yeah. So we are able to feel
rich for a second.
Yeah, rich for 2 seconds.
Despite the fact that we're not, at all. Yeah. So I got the ring on Valentine's Day, and I mean our anniversary is April 19th, so it made sense to me to propose on our anniversary. So we went to a French restaurant around a week after we started dating, when we decided to be a couple. And I took her to this French place that was I was really trying to impress her, super hard. And I spent
That's a big
so much money, and I literally used student loan money to pay for that meal, which I don't regret it to this day. It was great. It was a very romantic dinner. I made a reservation at that restaurant on our anniversary, and the idea was to propose there, but I don't know, I just thought like there's so many things that could go wrong in that situation. Like, first of all, there's this idea that like I don't think she would have really felt comfortable with like all the attention gravitating towards her. She's just not that type of person.
Yeah, very introverted, shy.
And then also like, you know, what are the chances too that you go to the restaurant and the service is terrible or the food sucks, right? And so like you don't want to propose in that situation. Like there's too many variables.
Right.
Because our anniversary fell on a Monday.
Right.
Like, what if I, you know, ask her if she wants to go to a local park and have like a picnic and do obento? There was nobody. There was like 3 cars in the parking lot. There was not a single soul there. Like, the only living creatures around us were just like poisonous caterpillars and stuff. It was extremely sunny, and it was perfect opportunity for me to propose there. So that's what I did. We ate some food. I kind of do it. I don't know. I didn't really do it very romantically, to be honest. It wasn't really much of an extravaganza. I just kind of busted out the ring and asked her to marry me. You know. I didn't want to make it a big deal. You know. I don't know. I'm not partial to extremely extravagant like fireworks going off. You know, type kind of thing when it comes to proposals. That's fine if you like that. I just am personally not partial to that. So that's not what I did.
Which I knew that you're gonna, you know, propose.
Yeah, you said you knew I was gonna propose.
Yeah, but not at the park.
You thought I was gonna do it at the restaurant,
right.
Which
but I wasn't sure how. But I thought that was the only place that you could have done. So that's what I was expecting. But
yeah, my sister also recommended like. Whenever I told her that I was proposing, she said you might want to consider like if she's not a huge fan of like all the attention gravitating towards her in a certain moment, then you might want to consider like not doing it there, and doing it somewhere else. At the time, I was like, yeah, you know, but then I gave it a little bit of thought, and I thought that was probably a good way to go. So that's what I did.
I thought that was a perfect timing, and I
suppose it would have been better if I was a bit more romantic, though.
You were like, here you go, and then will you marry me? And then like
I didn't say here you go.
No. He said, will you marry me? And then realized that you were not on the knee, so you just quickly get on the knee.
It was a little awkward, probably.
Yeah, I was appreciative the fact that you proposed me at the park instead of like restaurant, because
it felt a little bit more special.
Yeah, it felt a lot more, you know, more like us than do it in a restaurant.
Yeah. So,
but still, just letting you know, still moving to Okinawa.
Yeah. That didn't change. And nothing really changed, but. So. Because we see the future together for a long time, then it was just a part of the process. Well, yeah, I mean, it just makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because, you know, taking him to Japan and, like, start a family there, then... Right, we would have to get married. Yeah, exactly. In that situation. If we want to have a future in a different country, then we have to get married, you know? But that's not the reason why we married each other. Exactly. We married each other because we've been together for 3 years, and we're not going anywhere, so... And we love each other. A whole lot. That's the story. That's the story. We are engaged. We are not sure when we gonna get married, or like, you know, the ceremony and all that. It's still up in the air because of the coronavirus and you know, money. And then we also have to move, so it's probably like 80 to 90% chance we'll get married in Japan. Yeah, probably so. I just have a ceremony in Japan. There is a possibility that we could do it here. But I just don't see that happening. Like, it just doesn't, like, whenever I think about all of the you know, the future, it just kind of, that doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense to do it here, especially considering the finances and stuff like it, you know. But, yeah. That's it. That's the story. That's the whole enchilada, as they say. ということで、これからもジェイコブさんと私を
どうぞよろしくお願いし
よろしくお
ます。
願いします。
ジェイコブさんはサンデービカマシキラジェイコブになるかもしれないから、ということでよろしくお願いします。終わります。Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please follow us on the
Drink Coke.
on social media, but I'll see you in my next video.